Hi everyone, this is Olivia. Hope everybody's doing okay. Uh, and I made this last year, and I think I showed a picture of it on my Instagram account. And it's a glassine slash journal pockets, and this is the front of it. I use some wedding applique, a stamp from my I collected stamps. Well, from the flea market, and then some fabric with wording on it that I got 2 years ago from Etsy that I found. Then I just stamp believe vintage, and then I use a vintage doily underneath, and a little applique here, and this made a little cluster flower here. So that's the front, and then I used a tie, and then I dyed the glassine bags with the avocado dye, and then I cut this image out that I copied and put this little trim rolls, and then I stamped on it. So then you open it, and this is these would be, and then in the front I have the pocket. In that one I have an antique postcard, antique what you call them, not trading cards, kind of like postcards, I guess. So that's in the first pocket in the front. And then inside, this is the inside. And I, like I said, I dyed the glassine bags with the avocado dye. And then I used some eyelet trim. Oh, I gotta glue that right there. And I ruffled it. And then I used a wedding applique here and some trim from my stash here. And then I used this paper, and I used my Tiffany stamp here. Then I just put, so this is the page. Then I put two antique trading cards that they removed from one of those books. So those in there. And then on this page, I put a cluster of ribbon flowers here. And then I have these little small images in my stash. And I have it with a little clothespin, but look what, gotta glue that. So inside of there, I have some more antique advertisements. They're, they're, they're the real things. And this from another book. And then here's another advertisement for Coal and Woodyard, Oakland. So, so that's in that bag, and then I kind of overlapped it because the to put the paper clip, and then I just put this right here, and then in the middle again, like I said, I stamped, used some antique images here from magazine. And then I use this trim from my stash, the eyelet trim there, and another wedding applique here, and some lace here. And then in this pocket, I have some more antique, um, like trading cards, or here it ticks. So this must be about a watch, about a watch. And this one too is Victorian. It's taken from a book, and a beautiful postcard there. That goes in there. And then the last two pages, I use some trim here, another little wedding applique here, and some trim for my stash. And I don't know. I think I painted. I don't know if I went over my ink with that, but just notice it down. So this was from a magazine, a stamp, and here's another the Tiffany stamp on there. And in the back here, I have some more. There's the image, and then here's some more cards, Victorian cards. So they're in there. And then the last page, I have some more goodies. I have another postcard. I think this is a vintage postcard. It might be antique. Then some antique, I guess, samples of advertisements. I don't know, but anyway, here's that one. I hope I'm a frame because I was not looking at my filming, so. Yeah, so that goes in there. And here's that one. And here's this one. And then here's the front. And then I wanted to try my hand alter a file folder. And I see a lot of videos on YouTube, and I see a lot on my Pinterest board that I pinned. So, and I made a small one, and I cut it at the edge and then glue it. I didn't sew it. So this is my little miniature file folder. This is the back. I used coffee stain, and I sprint some copper sprint on there, Tattered Angels, I think, and then see where I tore it, and then I used the pocket here. I used some lace that was floating around on top of my desk, and then I used another pink applique here, some cut ups that were cut up, and then I used this vintage lace here. I love that. And some little rosette trims and stuff from my stash. And then I use this collar right here, and then underneath I used the tulle lace here. And then what I did inside was I made a tag out of a Victorian advertisement as a tag. And then I think I did a video on these. These were envelopes I found at the flea market. That's long ago. And I used some napkin there, and then I used one of my stamps, and then I used my Tiffany company stamp right here in the front. Oh, and then I distressed it and dyed it with the avocado spray I have. And then this is the back, and I used the napkin there. And then it came with this what do you call it, paper card in there. It looks already distressed, so I didn't have to do anything with that. So that goes in there. And that goes here, there. And then I made another envelope. These little envelopes I bought at Etsy shop. It's Practice Makes Pretty. I'm trying to remember her name and her Etsy store. And she had a stack of these little envelopes. So I use this washi tape that I found in Etsy. Oops, sorry. I love them because they have the images on it. So I put one there, and then I use the stamp from my, no, this already came with the stamp, and I just barely touched my Tiffany company stamp right there, and I use some of that vintage lace. And then this is the back, another washi tape picture. Put a little flower there, and then for now I just put these little, for my stash, these little cards, or whatever you want to call them, in there. So I have that in there, in the envelope. So, and then the next one I made, I made a tag. I see you guys put a tag in there. So this is I made a tag here with a napkin and some butterflies from the dollar, it's a dollar store, the other one. Anyway, and then a washi tape, some more, this is, I think I got this from Etsy. I think this was Kim, Angel Craft in her Etsy. I don't know if she has anymore. It was 3 months ago I bought some of that rice paper on it. And then another napkin right here I cut out right here, and I used some of this trim, and I made this little trim to look age. I stamped it, and then in the back, or front or back, I put some of this small lace here, and this is from Tim Holtz die cuts, and then this was floating around in my desk. I put that there, and I put some bling there. I put some more napkin there, and then I had these images a while back. They were in my stash They're like kind of like washi tape or rice paper, but thinner. So I put that in the on the tag, and then I altered another envelope. Not a while back at the flea market. Sometimes they sell these. I guess people collected these envelopes. Like this one was the Legends of the West, and it has the overland mail of the stagecoach, first day of issue. Then he had his address, but I don't know. I felt funny showing his address. This was a long time ago, but 1994. So I just covered it with this tape I have, washi tape. Then I used another stamp here and the stamp here. Then this is the I used stamp there, and then I used another uh, image that I have, that rice paper, and then inside I have some more goodies. Some like I have stamps with the vintage Afghanistan stamps and some other stamps in there. Sorry. God, I hope it wasn't framed. And I could do this video again, but I can see, so because I just caught myself going this way or that way. Anyway, so then I have these. Some are not antique, some are like this one is. I think these are playing cards in there, and then this is antique too. And then I don't think this is looks it, but then I put some more stamps. Oh no, this is the stamp I was showing you. So that was all inside this envelope. I'll put that there. And then this is the way the file folder looks. I'm trying to talk loud so no people will say I can't hear me. Prima flower. Here's some more that lace there. And then this is I used I dyed it with coffee spray and then dipped it with coffee, and then I sprayed it with Tattered Angels, and then I have a little container of coffee water, so I sprayed that, and then I went with the stamp. So yeah, this is the back again, and then inside I put I was trying to make I'm gonna have to make another folder to put this in. It didn't fit. It was too bulky. So I made these in here. I have I put this in there. A foreign words is very vintage looking book to use in a. So I put that in there, and then I made an envelope out of a music sheet, and so I hope you like it. This is the front or the lap. And I use that vintage or lace here. I really love that lace. I wish I could get some more, but who knows when the flea market will be open. And then I had this lace floating around on my desk, and it was dyed by the green tea or coffee. Then I use these little things from Hobby Lobby, and I just put the Tim Holtz dyes on it, and use one of these bulb clips. Those are from Practice Makes Pretty, her Etsy shop. She sells those. I haven't looked for a while. These are from that Dollar General store. These cutouts right here, and then underneath I used some more napkin underneath, and then some die cuts. So when you open it, it's made out of a music paper, and then I put Mod Podge inside and the outside, because I've been working on this for I don't know how long, since last year, and I just left it there. Finally I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to finish it. So, and then this is napkins I cut out here, and then Tim Holtz here cut out. This is from the Dollar General, and then some more lace here, some die cuts, and this one of the images rice paper from Kim from her Etsy store. And then this is the back. This is from the Dollar General right here, right here. Then I use some more napkins here I cut out. Then I stamp here, and I stamp. I don't know if you can see that the lady right there. So, and I use that vintage lace. So this is the. Then I altered an envelope, and this is the way it looks in the front, I guess. And here's another rice paper from Kim's store. And then I dyed it again, coffee dye, spray it, whatever. And when I did this, I should have couple more, but I never do that. I forget later. I only do two or three. I should have some put away, you know. So I stamped it here, stamped it, and then I used some die cuts and stickers and die cuts, and then you can see where I stamp here, and then inside I stamp here, and I use I gotta glue that the little washi tape here, and this put vintage, and then inside I have some antique. I think this is another playing card. I think this is from an ad. There's some more cards. These are all antiques. And yeah, this is another trading card, People's Store. And then I just put this envelope. Anybody could alter it. This is from one time from Michael's. So that's inside my envelope. And then this is the back or the front, whatever. And then I use more of this lace I found in my stash, and then I put a two die cuts, and then I stamped it. You can see the stamp here, and then I stamped it inside. And then I use this I don't know what to call this paper, but you could print it through your inkjet. And I have some floating around here somewhere. I don't know where I found these, so I put those. It's these like see-through, like Victorian ladies here. And then a washi tape here. You see where I can stamp there. That's the front. So here's this again. And I really had fun altering these. I have some that I collected from the flea market. They're not old, but they have the images on them, and they have a matching stamp. I even found some Civil War ones, not from the original Civil War, but they were like 1990 or 1980 or that. And then I put this, and then yeah. So this is yeah, and the tag. So thank you for watching, everybody. I want blessings and hugs to everyone, and everybody take care. Be safe. Talk to everyone later. Thank you. Bye.